My relationship with my mom growing up was really rough at times. The word that I would use to describe our relationship would be dysfunctional. My mom has always been an extreme comfort to me when things would happen, but yet she was also one of the people that have hurt me the most in my life.
My relationship with my mom growing up was definitely a struggle. Um, I was raised in a family of 8 kids. I was the oldest girl, and so I really was my mom's right hand man. I helped her cook, I helped her clean, I kind of helped carry her through a lot of different situations, especially her relationship with my dad.
My relationship with my mom it was good until I started rebelling and hitting my teenage years and wanting to party and drink and do stuff that teenagers do.
I never had to question if my mom loved me or my siblings, but she struggled with healthy relationships and healthy boundaries all of my life. In my mid-20s, I found out that my mom suffered from bipolar disease, and if you know anything about bipolar disease, you know that it really shapes and affects not only the person with the disease, but people all around that person with the disease.
I was more of my mom's friend than I was her daughter. So I was always wanting her to, get in shape, or I always wanted her and my dad to be okay. And so I definitely went into the kind of fix it mentality as a child. I had a lot of pressure. I had a lot of burdens that I carried with my parents' relationship, with my brothers and sisters, wanting everybody to be okay.
She just had the hardest time with it because she wanted what was best for me. She was a cop. She had this mentality that what I was doing was, gonna lead me down a path of destruction, which it would have. But she did a lot of what she did out of fear and control, because she was scared that I was going to end up being one of those people behind bars.
My biggest fear as a mom, oh my gosh, I have a lot of fears and have a lot of insecurities in being a mom, but I would say one of the main things that always rings through my head, probably two separate things, is number one, I'm afraid I'll screw up my kids. I'm afraid that my issues are going to somehow fall onto them and I won't be able to overcome those issues and they will inherit them from me. That's a big fear that I have.
My biggest fear as a mom would be my daughter ever not being proud of me and wanting to shut me out of her life. Our relationship and our bond that we have is so incredibly strong, and the day that ever changed in her heart would really, really, really hurt me. And I think that really stems for me from the relationship that I had with my mom growing up, and always desiring and seeking that closeness with her, but never really able to have that fulfilled.
One of my biggest fears as a mom is not being able to understand my child and the needs that they have. I think that a lot of the reason why me and my mom clashed heads so much is because a need wasn't being met, and I don't think that she could meet that need. I think that only Jesus could, I wanted to have love and acceptance and feel valued, and not that my mom didn't love me or value me, but I had a traumatic time with my dad because he disappeared out of the blue, and it caused a lot of confusion. So I think a big thing that goes through my mind a lot is I hope that my kids have that foundation of Jesus in their life, because if they don't, they're going to be left empty and they're going to be left dry.
How has Jesus helped me, basically as a mom, overcome fears, insecurities, and man, how easy is this one? He's helped me in every way. Reckless love, reckless pursuit, footprints in the sand. Every day he's been there. I've been a single mom for 9 years. And still to this day, sometimes I look at my daughter and I'm like, how'd we get here? How have I done it? You're beautiful. You're strong. You're smart. You're talented. You're loved. That's what I tell my daughter. And that's what God tells me about myself.
I truly do believe that my relationship with the Lord is what is gonna help me overcome this, because my mom was a great mom. She loved me dearly. She wanted what was best for me. She didn't have any intention to hurt me, but the way that she responded and the way that she took control, it hurt me. It hurt me, and I don't think that she ever meant it to hurt me. So I think that me seeking the Lord and giving God, the reins over my life, because a lot of the time God works in mysterious ways and we don't understand why things happen, but a lot of the time we grow from them. So I think that our kids will have these things that they're faced with that in the long run are growing them into being more like Him.
Jesus has taught me so much about grace, and someone who has struggled with perfectionism, I have learned over and over and over again that I cannot do motherhood perfectly. And it sounds so simple, but for me, from someone who wants to do it all right, when I screw up, God has picked me up off the floor over and over and over again and just whispered to me, it's okay. I know your weaknesses. I know that you are just dust. I know that, you experience stuff from your childhood, and I have grace for you. And knowing that God is in control of my children's lives and releasing that to Him is such a big thing that the Lord has helped me to do, and just declaring that through my words that, okay, God, I'm really struggling tonight with one of these children. I need you to take control of these emotions, and I release this child to you. And I just say, God, they are yours.
He's conquered all my fears. I thought when I was pregnant with her that I couldn't do it. I couldn't be a single mom. I didn't know what I was doing. But I'm so proud to say I did it.
I always tell people, I'm like, I don't know how people get through being a mom without the Lord, because truly He is the rock that I stand upon. His word tells me who I am. When all the lies come against me saying that you're a bad mom and you're not going to be able to do this and you're a screw up and all these different things, His word tells me, no, Bethany, you're my child and He loves me and that He'll carry me through. Jesus has truly been the only person who has gotten me through being a mom. He is my strength.